Welcome, Hoşgeldiniz, to a local Cars family home.
This is my family everywhere, and this is grandpa.
It might not fit in the van. That is Cars. We're Marion and Chris. In 2018, we quit the 9 to 5 and bought Trudy, our camper van.
We are currently on an adventure to drive the circumference of the world.
You join us as we explore the east of Turkey.
With mystical lands, adventurous train rides, great wild camping spots, and interesting characters. I'm standing in the middle of the road!
Oh, don't do that, Marianne. Good morning. So we've driven back into the centre of town. Actually parked outside the restaurant where we had dinner before we took the train ride. And this morning we thought we would go and have a little look around Cars before we leave. Get some breakfast, because after that 30-hour train ride each way with one meal, we're pretty hungry. The sun is shining, it's a beautiful day here in Cars, so we're gonna go and see what the city is all about. There is a little cafe just round the corner that we went to a couple of days ago. So we've arranged to meet Andy, which is the English gentleman that we met on the train yesterday, for a bit of breakfast. Good morning. How are you doing, guys? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Good morning.
These are my new friends.
This is the Sugar Beet Cafe. Look, how cool is this little alley here? Right, breakfast time. What are we having?
Breakfast. I'm going to have minimum.
I think my
Oh, minimum.
300 years ago.
Okay.
Russian in here. Russian family, Russian Empire.
Yeah.
It's in here. And Russian home. I just had Russian home.
Oh, this style here.
Yes.
Ah. So we were just chatting to the guys about the area, and they were giving us some tips. But he's got his traditional instrument out. What is this called?
Bağlama.
Bağlama.
Saz. Turkish instrument.
Ah. Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Good job. Entertainment for breakfast. Whilst we're being serenaded.
Oh, minimum!
Can't beat a bit of minimum. I think it's definitely time to have breakfast.
Welcome, Hoşgeldiniz, to a local Cars family home.
Look at this, they've got actually a home in the back of the cafe.
Sitting room.
Wow, this is beautiful. Look at the fire.
Oh, this is so cool.
So this is a traditional house. They've got the seating area here.
The style and in the eating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Village. And my grandfather, this thing.
Oh, your grandpa.
Oh.
Grandfather.
And he would
this
control.
Really, everywhere.
The head of the family sit in the corner.
This is my family everywhere, and this grandpa.
Oh, that's
Ah, nice.
Everywhere still.
Are you playing music? Walking around?
I'm listening.
interesting to hear. This used to be a Russian family's home, that they, in the olden days, there was a whole area of Russian houses here, and in 1965, according to the date above the door, a Turkish family would have moved in here and made their home.
Upstairs they have an area with a bar, the Sugar Beet Bistro,
And bar.
and bar
And party.
and party. Wow.
Absolutely sure.
Ah. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Oh, people eat here?
Yes, and eat and alcohol, drink and party.
There's little rooms going off. And what a funky little restaurant. So how pleased were we that we listened to them and went and checked out the back of that little cafe. It was so cool. Right, now we are going to go have a little wander around some of the streets in Old Town, head towards the castle, and we'll just see what we find. We're just walking along and we've just seen this really cool graffiti by the side of this little cafe here. Look at that.
I love street art. It's really exciting to see all the different colourful. It just turns a really bland concrete wall into something magnificent.
Absolutely. Marianne spotted a furniture shop with like really cool stuff, so she's straight in there. Look at this, it's a little rug shop, more Turkish rugs.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, beautiful.
Look how beautiful they are.
Look at this shop we just passed with butter and cheese. Merhaba.
So there's butters, cheeses. Look at these cheeses.
Kars has a lot of good cheese. I've heard that it's very famous for its cheese. Look at all this wonderful honey. I'm not sure what that is. I think it may be sweet. And I love the fact that we come into a cheese shop and in true Turkish hospitality, they offer us a cup of tea.
Yay! Woo!
So we're going to try a local cheese.
Yes, we are.
See if there's one that we like that we can buy a little lump of.
Look at that chop. Now?
Let's try. That tastes like cheddar.
It really does. I've just said I like
Doesn't
cheddar.
it? Oh! It might not fit in the van, but it's a good.
Shut up, get out of here.
So that's like
Gruyere.
Gruyere. Oh, that's good.
You make this one? Whoa.
Alright.
Bu 6 yıl.
6 years.
Aged 6 years.
Wow.
So we couldn't leave that shop without buying some cheese. And we bought 3 massive blocks. That should definitely keep us going. Absolutely delicious. Right, which way are we going now? That is our train there. I think Marianne's got post-traumatic stress.
I can't talk about it anymore.
60 hours on there. And look, this is a bit of sledging in the winter because it gets properly cold here with some horses.
That's the Childa Lake that we stopped off with our new motorcyclist friends from Istanbul. How people will actually drift on horse and carts on the lake, frozen lake.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Walking around the city, there's lots of very cool cafes and restaurants. There's lots of restaurants here. It's got a really nice feel about it. So we've wandered down by the river and you've got the wonderful view of the castle up there, which should give us a good aerial view of the city. Mosques, an old church that's been converted to a mosque. Hoş bulduk. So we've arrived at the gate to the castle, and wonderful views over the city. The castle was built in 1153. It has been destroyed a number of times and rebuilt over time due to various battles. So as you come in, they've got this one level before you go to the top. A little bit of restoration work going on. Some mighty fine cannons here to protect the castle. Good, we've got a little friend following us up, aren't you, mate? Walking up the hill with us. We've got this building here on the way up.
Just going in the kitchen.
Going in the kitchen.
It's got to be the kitchen.
It looks like a kitchen with the fire, and I think this must have been some grand banqueting hall. Looking at this, you can imagine many a party being held in here.
Feast.
So we've come up, I think this is the best view. Look at that. That is Kars. It's a city that's just almost in the middle of the plains. You're driving along and it comes out of nowhere. One of the things I love is that you can literally walk right to the edge. There are no fences on the edge here. You're on top of the world. So keep your kids close, and if you get too close and fall off, you shouldn't get so close. These steps are not made for little people. I'm tall and they feel big. Anticlimax. Got to the top and the gates closed.
I was pointing out there's actually like a gutter system that goes along, and then there's the drain that comes down here. I think it's original. Chris doesn't think it's original. Comments below.
We're just walking back to the van and we came a different way and spotted this culture house here, which kind of stands out from the rest of the architecture on this high street. So we thought we'd just go and have a quick look. We just come upstairs. There's a little room. It's all in Turkish, showing maybe the history.
Oh, I think.
The history of the region.
Yeah, I think the border's moving.
There's a lovely building with lots of stuff on the wall. I think about the history of Turkey and the region. Unfortunately, it's all in Turkish, so we didn't actually understand any of it.
There's quite a lot of diverse culture here, and yeah, we need Google Translate more. More English signage, please, tourism agencies.
I see the Kars sign there, and they're just walking down the high street back towards the van. They're just wandering down the main street here. Lots of shops, nice atmosphere. Oh, nice kitty, nice cat there, look. Ah, çok güzel. Join us on the next episode as we continue east and arrive in the ancient city of Ani, right on the Armenian border.